grab a horn of mead, because today we're calling out some self-proclaimed chieftains.
The comments are going crazy. Is that Mjolnir? Where did you get that cloak?
As your chieftain, I've interpreted the runes.
In the middle of the Great Hall, we're talking about building viral platforms on bad history, demanding spiritual authority, and begging followers for absolute loyalty. Hi, jeg heter David, and welcome to the dark waters of online heathenry, where everyone and everything is sus. So, pull up a bench, but keep your hand on your axe, because at the end of this video, you'll know the truth between real community and a clout-chasing wannabe. And once you see it, you won't unsee it. Here's a kicker. He'll tell you it's based on tradition. So I pulled the receipts on the history. History does not agree with the hustle. If these TikTok allfathers are a modern invention, where was the real power? Buckle up, because we need to talk about the Goði and the Völva. The Goði was a local spiritual expert, your neighbor. They weren't a king. They were trusted to keep the rituals and care for the sacred sites. You listened because you respected them, not because they kick you out of the Viking clan. It was a community role, not a corporate one. But the Völva, by the gods, she was untouchable, seeress, prophetess, the one even the wealthiest chieftains would go to and beg for guidance. Political power and spiritual power were separate, always. So when someone today claims both, that's not tradition. That's a neon red flag. So why does this happen? Why are people falling for it? Two reasons. And honestly, it's embarrassing. First, it's structural nostalgia. They're not used to the chaos of the Norse religion and pantheon, and they start to rebuild these cages that they had in the hierarchies, like the Pope, bishops, the whole org chart. They say they want freedom. But the chaos freaks them out. So they start to rebuild these walls, and they build these walls, and it's basically the hunger for structure. It's rebuilding the cage that they escaped from. And on the other side of it, the other reason is, it's flat out why it's happening is that ego, the straight up power trip that people exploit these people on a path, and it's easy to fall into. And I'll be honest with you, I fell into it. Had some people that that were grifters that they get what they can out of any community. It's not just the Norse community. Basically exploit people that are looking for some kind of path, or my grandmother would call it Neithinger in Old Norse, and that's kind of like a scoundrel or scallywag. Just exploiting people because they are in a hunger for some kind of structure. It's not a calling, it's just Neithinger, plain and simple. So here's the truth. There's no Viking Pope. There's no one man that decides what you're doing, and then if your path is your path. The gods don't need a middleman, and neither do you. Get more knowledge. Read everything you can possibly read, and, be careful who you trust. And if you're tired of flat out knee finger work and knee fingers here on TikTok and YouTube and all this, join the community that I'm trying to build. Hit like, subscribe. I will do my best to give you authentic, content, not beyond a healthy debate. That'll keep me going, keep the algorithm happy with me, and, be a part of something and not just a number.